Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, where you hit the bell icon twice, smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right, so shout out to my man AB Promotions for the off-rip ducats. Hopefully you feel better, bro. You must have that same virus that the crypto markets got. It's got you down, you know what I'm saying? But you'll get back up, though, bro. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all show my man AB Promotions some love. Just make sure when you hop on the toilet, you're not leaving little Joy Reids floating around in there like MSNBC did, all right? So make sure y'all show my man AB Promotions some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man AB. And hopefully that bubble gut, you know what I'm saying, ain't leaving Joy Reid in the toilet afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
Definitely appreciate you, bro. So y'all know the deal. If you guys can hear me or see everything clearly, please give me a thumbs up or radiation emoji in the chat. If you cannot, then please give me a thumbs down or an angry face. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to shout out everybody who's in the building early. All right, shout out to my man Carlton Way. What's good with it, bro? We got Miss Nisi in the building. Shout out to Miss Nisi. We got Katsy in the house. Shout out to Katsy. Shout out to my man Greets, of course, my man AB Promotions. Shout out to my man James Sumler. What's good with it? We got Tedra in the building. Shout out to Tedra. We got Sybil. My man, Mr. King up in here. What's good with it? Good to see each and every one of you guys. If you all haven't smashed that like button, make sure you guys take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't shared, make sure you guys take a moment and share. And shout out to my man, AB, bro. That's terrible, man. I hate to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Wishing you the best. You know what I'm saying? Wishing much love, you know what I'm saying, and blessings to your family for sure, bro. I hate to hear that. I'm sorry that you're going through that right now, my man. You know what I'm saying? So you guys see the title. We're going to get to it. Tough times make strange flexes and bedfellows. You know what I'm saying? And the deportation handouts, they keep coming. So shout out to everybody who, you know, was hoping that they got the deportations. Them handouts just keep on coming. While we sit there and watch the Bitcoin price erode, you know what I'm saying? We sit there and we don't have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You know what I'm saying? And the crypto people paid millions of dollars into the Trump campaign. You know what I'm saying? And the sanctuary cities that are getting cleaned up by ICE didn't pay a dime and contributed to trying to put Trump in jail. You know what I'm saying? Trump's starting to move like the Democrats and not service his base. You know what I'm saying? If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. Now, look, as much as y'all like to see Tom Homan and you know what I'm saying? As much as y'all like to hear Tom Homan. Hey, listen, man, I'm not even going to lie, man. You know, we can only hear and see Tom Homan, you know, so many times. I'm about ready to hear and see Brad Garlinghouse so we can get that Bitcoin price up, right? So we can get that XRP price up, right? I'm trying to retire. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to retire out here. Speaking of crypto, some simp got duped by a woman. You know what I'm saying? Some simp got duped by a woman.
Just like a woman. That's because some of you niggas, you be acting just like a woman. Nigga Reaper keep it 1,000.
Now, this is one of the type of people, this is one of the simps that'll sit there and say crypto is a scam. This simp right here. This simp, you know what I'm saying, got duped by his undocumented lady friend. All right? His undocumented lady friend took a whole bunch of his Trump coin, to be exact, $800,000 worth. Now she finna get deported.
Thank you. Turn out a story you saw first on 10 of a crypto con. A man says he was robbed of nearly $1 million in cryptocurrency, and you won't believe who he says did it. Well, since Rosh Lowe is live in Northeast Miami-Dade with the story. Rosh.
You see how she slid that in there? You won't believe who did it. I guarantee you it was someone that was dressed like you and someone that looks like you. You know, listen, man, they always talk about how the R&B singers are simps, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the West Coast R&B singers because a lot of West Coast R&B singers be straight up, you know, straight gangster, right? But, you know, what did Belle Biv and DeVoe warn people about back in the day? What do he warn people about? What did they say? They said never trust what? Never trust what exactly?
I don't believe who he says did it. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Northeast Miami.
Shout out to DSB. What's good with it, bro?
All right, everyone. You know what this woman told police when she was busted about the alleged victim? She goes, "Oh, that's my loser ex-boyfriend." We spoke to this.
Oh, yeah, he lost $800,000. And he definitely was a loser if he was messing around with a woman that was still $800,000 from him in Trump coin. She was trying to make her purse great again. Yeah, shout out to Mr. King. Never trust a big button to smile. They even sang it. Shout out to Miss Niecy. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison. She'll steal your crypto poison. She'll steal your cryptocurrency, right?
This guy today, he is absolutely heartbroken. He's done extraordinarily well for himself at the age of 26, well enough to purchase a yacht, but his heart has been broken.
Listen, this dude probably watches Fresh and Fit and a lot of YouTube Red Pill content. He was leading with his digital wallet, and she took him for it. She took him for it, man. And now she finna get deported, and now he's heartbroken. He would spend all of his money if she waved it in front of his face. If she waved it in front of his face, he would spend all his money on a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? To keep her here. Shout out to Detroit 313. What's good with it, bro? Shout out to my man DSB on the board. I appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all show DSB some love. Please throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man DSB for funding the organization.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Definitely appreciate you, bro. Now, listen, let me ask y'all this question. How many of y'all think this simp would pay all his money after this chick them stole $800,000 with her illegal undocumented self? I bet you her STD test is undocumented too, right? But how many of y'all think that this simp, this clown, this 26-year-old yacht owner, you know what I'm saying, that led with his wallet to get his stuff took, how many of y'all think that this clown would sit there and pay for her, you know what I'm saying, if she waved it in front of his face? You know what I'm saying? Here you go. I don't want to go back to wherever. Oh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, here, I'll go pay for everything. Man, this dude, these are the type of 26-year-old simps with too much money that YouTube is creating. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Niecy. I appreciate you, Miss Niecy. Oh, Miss Niecy bought y'all lunch. Shout out to Miss Niecy. Make sure y'all show Miss Niecy some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for Miss Niecy for funding the organization. And she bought y'all lunch. Miss Niecy, let me ask you this. Would you buy homeboy some more Trump coin?
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the marching dimes.
So don't push me. Ain't Donald Trump trying to grab him by the... Said it was some Haitians somewhere out in Springfield. Women doing cartwheels.
Have you seen Garfield?
Have you seen Snowball? This about to snowball. I'm about to go off. I can't let this go on. Miss me like an airball. Tell me when my cat is coughing up like a hairball. I gotta tell them if they even put the fingernail on Santa's little helper to turn them to hamburger helper. Somebody better help them, cause I'm going to jail for showing them fellas helter skelter. Usually I'm content, but if you touch my dog, then I'm turning into John Wick. I'm lit. Bird better drop it. If you touch my pet, then I'm pulling up like CrossFit. Gone overseas where they said Hello Kitty, but it ain't there, it's right here in your city. When I turn my back, now the cat goes missing and where my peoples is at. Does anybody know where he took with now? Cause I heard they putting claws on felines, I'm mad. And my cat disappeared just like Felix the cat. And they got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat. Got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat.
Drop that cat.
Definitely appreciate you, Miss Niecy. Shout out to Shatera. What's good with it, Shatera? Good to see you as always. Let's check this out, man. A 26-year-old simp. A 26-year-old simp. Probably a Fresh and Fit listener. You know what I'm saying? Probably listen to all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sat here and simped out, lost all his Trump coin, crying about it. And homegirl on the verge of getting deported says, my boyfriend's a loser. My boyfriend's a loser.
I loved her with all my heart.
Ah,
Anthony
listen,
Bravo, at
I knew it.
26 years old.
I knew it. He loved his baby mama. He never let her go. Look, he never let her go. You know what I'm saying? He never let her go. They at the Scarface restaurant with the zebra skin pillows. You know what I'm saying? The crystal glasses. This is the type of place Mayor Eric Adams will be getting good news at, eating steak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, son. You know what I'm saying? I know that son. He was sitting right over there next to me, right when I had got that news, you know what I'm saying, about not getting charged anymore because, you know, Trump broke your boy off. I seen this simp over here proposing to this OnlyFans chick, this only undocumented chick. You know what I'm saying?
My heart.
Anthony Bravo, at 26 years old, hit the jackpot trading cryptocurrency enough to own a yacht. He also thought he hit the jackpot in the love department as well.
Oh man, this is great. We got to listen to this. We got to hit this from the start.
Turning now to a story you saw first on 10 of a crypto con. A man says he was robbed of nearly $1 million in cryptocurrency, and you won't believe who he says did it. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Northeast Miami-Dade with the story. Rosh.
All right, everyone. You know what this woman told police when she was busted about the alleged victim? She goes, "Oh, that's my loser ex-boyfriend." We spoke to this guy today. He is
What do you have to say for yourself about this young lady? Oh, that's my loser ex-boyfriend. You know. You know.
absolutely heartbroken. He's done extraordinarily well for himself at the age of 26, well enough to purchase a yacht, but his heart has been broken.
I loved her with all my heart.
Anthony Bravo, at 26 years
Hey,
old.
listen, let me ask you this. As far as Anthony Bravo go, how many of y'all think Anthony Bravo should stick to purchasing yachts and lay off of purchasing women for a while? If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If y'all would disagree, give me a thumbs down. And man, my dude looked like he's 26 going on 50. I would have never guessed that this was his natural hair. You know what I'm saying? I'd have thought it was a little bit of just for men in there. You know what I'm saying?
Old hit the jackpot trading cryptocurrency enough to own a yacht. He also thought he hit the jackpot in the love department as well.
In the arrest report, and this is tough, she says, "Oh, he's a loser." How did that make you feel?
It made me feel horrible.
Here is Maisa Jabali. They met at a marina about 6 months ago, says Bravo, where he docks his yacht. During that time, Bravo says Jabali wanted to learn about crypto early February. They get into a fight. Bravo says she tried to make up. February 8th, he was doing some day drinking and fell asleep.
When I woke up, she was gone.
Bravo, according to police.
She hit him with the Cardi B. she hit him with the Cardi B. When he woke up, man, that money was gone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, he must not have had his crypto on cold storage. You know what I'm saying? He was dealing with a cold female, but he had his crypto in warm storage.
Police discovered 2 crypto transactions, $800,000 worth of cryptocurrency, Trump coin, to a crypto wallet that did not belong to him.
Now, listen, I want y'all to understand this shit, right? Now, you know, these chicks, they be acting like they don't know how to do nothing, but she understood how to send from wallet to wallet. She understood that. Oh, I don't understand English very well. Oh, I don't understand this. I don't understand that. But you figured out all them. You figured out to send that shit Solana to Solana, though. You figured that out. It's amazing how people can figure some stuff out real quick, ain't it? Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? The victim was also advised that his American Express card was no longer in his wallet. Neither is your crypto, bro. He loved her. You know what I'm saying? He loved. Hey, listen, man, love costs. Right? Shout out to my man Detroit 313. Love costs, right? Yeah, shout out to Miss Niecy. This is what I'm talking about. My man was suffering from dry dick. You know what I'm saying? He got some money in his pocket, and he said, "Yo, let me buy the first thing walking, the first thing smoking." And the first thing smoking said, "Shit, I'm about to make wherever I'm from great again. I'm finna send this cryptocurrency to the wallet back home, and I'm out. I'm out."
The victim also advised his Amex credit card was no longer in his wallet.
I was able to identify her address, and it was the same address used that transferred my Trump coins into her Phantom wallet.
Ooh, hey, listen. Hey, shout out to the crypto people, right? Hey, you see how he didn't even have to call no customer service or none of that. Thank goodness for that ledger, right? Shout out to the crypto people. You know what I'm saying? He was able to figure out who had his money because of the blockchain. Right? Shout out to the crypto people. Yo, if you're a crypto investor, throw some flames in the chat. Yeah. See, because if this was a bank transaction, guess what? You'd have been SOL and you'd be at the mercy of customer service. But he was able to get right on that Solana on chain and say, where did this go? Where did it? This is what you know he said, you dirty B. You know that's what he said. He said this dirty B. You know what I'm saying? And then he started crying because you know he cried. How many of y'all think that he cried? Shout out to Fantizzy. Facts. Crypto for the win. If y'all think he cried, throw some tears in the chat. If y'all don't think that he cried, you know, put that muscle in the chat for the strange flex.
Her private investigator, David Bolton, who says that Jabali is from Tunisia. She's overstayed her visa, he says, and he found.
Oh, she's she's from where? Tunisia? Hey, she would qualify for Umar Johnson royalty, wouldn't she? Tunisia. She would if she qualifies for Umar Johnson royalty, give me a thumbs up. If she doesn't, give me a thumbs down. Huh. Tunisia. like the real old people say. I can't say like the old people because I'm one of the old people, but like the real old people. Well, I'll be damned. Should we go to? Well, I'll be damned. An African. Well, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Listen, man, hold on real quick. Hey, thank goodness, you know what I'm saying, for blacklight journalism, we had a camera on scene. And when he found out about that cryptocurrency transaction and seen that $800,000 gone, we caught him live on tape doing this.
You cheated! I'm going to tell on you!
Right. Shout out to Fantizzy, my fellow Africans. Oh man, you think she finna take that money back to the motherland? She finna take that money back to the motherland. You know what I'm saying? She finna start OnlyFans, the motherland version. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's hilarious, man. This is crazy.
Stayed her visa, he says, and he found her at a hotel on Valentine's Day.
Look at this, man. This is what I'm saying. This. Look at this. Look at this. She overstayed her visa and said that he found a cat in the damn alley. You know what I'm saying? Took it back home and it bit you and you got rabies now.
Bali is from Tunisia.
Except for he didn't find a cat in the alley and take it back home. He found some cat in the alley and took it back home. You know what I'm saying? This is, I mean, he saved the chick. It basically is the story. He saved, let me save you. You know what I'm saying? And then he couldn't even save his money that he had saved. Come on, man.
He says that Jabali is from Tunisia. She's overstayed her visa, he says, and he found her at a hotel on Valentine's Day. She was taken down the stairs and cuffed by Miami police. Let's take a look at that walk.
The concern is her deportation. We're giving her a free ticket courtesy of the U.S. government back to Tunisia with $850,000 in her pocket.
Ms. Maisa Jabali.
Jabali is charged with taking Bravo's Amex and booking that Airbnb. Bravo says at this point she has not been charged in the crypto theft. The police tell him they are investigating. She's in the custody of ICE.
I did everything I could to be there for her.
She's in the custody of ICE. She's in the custody of ICE. Now, you know, how many people recall, you know, Fresh Prince CEO? You know, Fresh Prince CEO was dealing with somebody like this. Matter of fact, he dealt with a couple people like this.
Sipping water, ain't playing to be the key. But he lied about everything, don't need a bang. Said he slept 1,000 women straight up lying. And when it comes to honesty, he's always trying. He posted from not spending the time on the ladies, but we all know he's just fronting like crazy. Said he's a music producer, but it's all fake. Just a mask he wears and it's all a mistake. Simping water is where the lies, claiming things that he just never tries. What we see through is the signs, plain to see. Simping water, you can't fool me. Simping water, you can't fool me. Simping water, you can't fool me.
Simp. Man, this is a simp. This is a simp. And this is from South Florida News, too. You know what I'm saying? Local 10. So you know he was watching Fresh and Fit. You know he was on that yacht life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the informant media. I almost went by the old name. What's good with it, bro? Shout out to the new name. Shout out to the informant media. He said, bruh, he just posted a video on his new channel going to Home Depot and calling ICE on migrants. Who is that? Fresh Prince CEO? I wonder if he called ICE on any of his exes. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony told me today he was actually thinking of marrying this woman. As far
I'm not. Look. He was actually I was gonna marry her. Man, she did all this, and they weren't married. Shout out to Shatera. Shatera says she looks very submissive. Yeah, she got his wallet to submit all that money to her, didn't she? He got them. She got that American Express card submitted to her, and she got that and she got that Trump coin submitted to her. She finna go make Tunisia great again.
told me today he was actually thinking of marrying this woman. As far as this woman goes, she is in immigration custody, and the concern here is that she will be deported. Anthony says, no, keep her here in this country so police can continue their investigation. He wants his money back.
You ain't getting the money back, bro. She finna take that money, and that's finna be it.
We'll keep you posted on this one. For now, I'm live in Northeast Miami-Dade. Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Keep her here so I could get my money. Hey, listen, man, you shouldn't have left the money on the nightstand. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have left the money on the nightstand. When you deal with people like that, you don't bring no money and no valuables in there. You don't bring no money and no valuables in there. You leave that stuff somewhere safe. You know what I'm saying? That money finna go right back to Tunisia with her.
He's making an arrest in what they say was a crypto crime that left a man out hundreds of thousands of dollars. An ex-girlfriend accused of going on a spending spree. So Jessica Holly is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with how she was eventually caught in cuffs.
Southwest Miami-Dade, man. Miami-Dade is starting to get a bad reputation because of people that's putting out content for them people down there, man. If y'all would agree, give me a thumbs up. If y'all would disagree, give me a thumbs down. You got Luke, you know what I'm saying, just going wild and being drunken, belligerent all over the place on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You got Fresh and Fit creating simp armies all over the place. Not a good look, man. Listen, Miami is a beautiful city with a lot of potential, man. Get that stuff together down there. You know what I'm saying? Get that stuff together down there. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you guys. If you all haven't smashed that like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell. And also, please share the stream to your social media.
Jessica.
Also today, we're hearing from the man who says he was ripped off by a woman he loved. He says he's sharing his story to warn others about this type of crime.
Can you do me a
22-year-old.
Look at, listen. Look how she dressed. Look at this. Come on, man. She out in public dressed like that. What you think she was going to do with your money? What you think she was going to do? Oh, that's right. You didn't think at all. Shout out to my man DC Precise. DC Precise says, BLR, what do they always say about evading the law with unreported crypto? I lost it in a boating accident. Right. Right. So look, this, as a matter of fact, that actually, listen, if you know where everything goes on the blockchain, how then, you know, can the entire idea of crypto be a scam if you know where everything is? The person commits the scam, right? So in this instance, this woman is the guilty party of committing the scam, right? The coin was just sitting there, and thank goodness it was a coin on a reliable blockchain like Solana. They were able to go on chain and see exactly where the money went. Shout out to Shatira. Shatira said, shout out to Shatira. Shatira said she dumb. You know what I'm saying?
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real. Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
She dumb. You know what I'm saying? She should have went for the long game. She might have been going for a long game, but just not with him. She was probably going to transport that $800 elsewhere, and she was going to cake somebody that she really liked. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm going to cake this cat over here, and I'm going to drain this dude right here like the walking ATM machine that he is. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, it's a lot of people on YouTube that go to the extreme on both ends. You got so many blue-pilled, hard on the sleeve simps that'll sit there and tell you that this never happens. And then you got the you got the red pill scammers, right? The red pill scammers that literally sit there and are the exact same as the blue pill people and tell you to be with this chick. Fresh and Fit supposed to be red pilled, and they with chicks like this. You know what I'm saying? Then the blue pill people tell you not to deal with chicks like this. Or the blue pill people tell you no chick is capable of doing this. So you can't get any accurate information from any of these people because they all preaching the same message. The red pill people end up with people like this. The blue pill people tell you people like this don't exist. You know what I'm saying? And everybody love making them great again. Everybody love them having 19,000 people in their chat. So the more that continues, hey, the more people gonna be getting scammed for their money like this. Shout out to my man AW1. I don't feel sorry for this dude in the least bit. I don't feel sorry for this dude in the least bit. And listen, I'm not trying to be funny, man, but wherever he came from, whatever culture he's from, I guarantee you his culture didn't encourage going around simping like this. You know what I'm saying? I would be willing to bet a lot on that. So he got to the United States, to the blue pill nation of the world, you know what I'm saying, and start just acting like a complete simp because here in the United States, you got the freedom to do that. Yeah, they're trying to turn 304s into housewives and then tell you not to do it. Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I'm saying? Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Myron Gaines. Don't do what Fresh CEO do. Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Can you?
A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions with her. I loved her with all my heart. I treated her to the best that I could.
That's your problem. She don't want to get treated good, clown. She's taking your $800,000 to somebody that treats her like crap. And you sitting up there trying to be the best, do the best. The best man only has value at a wedding. You know what I'm saying? The best man only has value at a wedding. And the reason why the best man has value at a wedding is because you've been valued as the groom's best friend. Other than that, there's no country for quote unquote best men. This is a good guy that finished last right here. And now you're getting roasted. You got your money took and you getting roasted. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Shout out to Jay, the informant, or shout out to the Informant Media. The Informant Media says, have you heard the king of Blue Pill is being sued? Destiny sending his sex videos to a blank year old. Meanwhile, his wife has a man in a dress sitting in her lap. Are they still married? He's still married to that chick? because I knew they had broke up for a minute. She broke up and left him for that dude that was sitting in his lap with the dress. And there was a time when Destiny was going around, you know, people was referencing Destiny, like Destiny, you know what I'm saying, know how to do. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Anybody that shares their woman, you know what I'm saying, or the open relationship stuff, or even a woman that shares their man, those are the last people to get relationship tips from. But, you know, just because Destiny is blue-pilled, and just because Destiny had issues with certain people, in the moment, he has to be right. And then when Destiny started exposing how much of a clown Destiny is, oh, we got to run back on it. We got to run back on it and run Destiny down the line. Should have been running them down the line. Should have been running them down the line. You know what I'm saying? If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. Now, this dude fell in love with a chick that was capable of stealing $800,000 from him. It's a lot of people that won't even pay $800,000 in child support. She just took his money, and she's undocumented. And if she waved it in front of his face, he would save her again. He would save her again. You know what I'm saying?
I had great intentions with her. I loved her with all my heart. I treated her to the best that I could.
Michael Anthony Bravo is a guy who...
Now, see, I'm going to tell you why this happened, right? Look at this dude right here. Now, you know, not going in on him too much, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, for the most part, he ain't really about to be a magnet if he go up in somewhere, right? Unless he's showing his money. So for the most part, this dude was more than likely raised without a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? He's very fearful that he'll never be able to, you know, enjoy the benefits of being with a woman. So the first fish that bite, he's not throwing it back into the sea. He's taking it all the way to the market, weighing it up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, putting it in the refrigerator at the crib. You got to have more confidence in yourself than that, bro. You got to have more confidence in yourself than that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. King. Mr. King said he's lucky she didn't off him facts, but she made off with a lot of his money. And now let me write a letter to Trump and hope that this one deportation case, he just treats this one different so I can get my money back. Oh, I'm glad you made finance great again with the Trump coin, but we have work to do. I got campaign promises to fulfill, and she's going back. Or Trump would say it's out of my hands. Ask Tom Homan. And you know Tom Homan about to be like, nah, we sending her ass back. You know what I'm saying?
Hit it big in the crypto market. He also thought that finding Jabali last June was a win in the love department.
Duck lips. Duck lips, and you see the sharp nail manicure? Look at that manicure right there. See how the nails is sharp like claws? Listen, man. You got to be careful with certain stuff. You got to be careful with certain stuff. Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said he probably voted for Trump. He probably did. And Trump is doing exactly what he asked him to. He's going to deport this illegal chick right back to where she's supposed to be at. She's a criminal. She stole. He's fulfilling his campaign promise. That vote cost him $800,000. The vote cost him $800,000.
I always, you know, spoiled her with great dinners, you know.
That's of course we already know. We already know the story. We already know the story. Before he go into the rest of his simp story, what else did he do for her? I spoiled her with great dinners. This is what you get, man. This is what you get when you treat somebody better than they treating you. You know what I'm saying? What does she spoil you with? Let me ask y'all this question. What do y'all think she spoiled him with? She had absolutely no respect for this dude at all. None. None. Zero.
Spoiled her with great dinners, you know, whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted to go shopping, I provided, you know, I provided for her. I have to pay her bills.
This and then that wasn't enough. Do you understand how many people, shout out to the fellas, do you understand that wasn't enough? In addition to everything that he did, she had to steal his $800,000. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand that? That's the scenario. What is she doing in the relationship besides just getting everything? And then that's not enough, so she got to steal the money. What else is she doing? What else is she doing? Shout out to Khalid. A sucker is born on the daily. Facts. Facts. Shout out to Yaya. What's good with it? What is she what is she doing? She's not doing anything to earn any of that. She's a criminal. And this dude is, listen, do y'all understand? This is what I'm saying. Behind every modern woman, behind every feminist, there's always a simp. This is her simp right here. He's enabling this. He's creating a normalized pattern for this of where people can see this, and this is an expectation. This is an expectation. It's an expectation for you to be a simp. Think about this, right? All this stuff that he's doing in the modern world today, this is quote unquote what defines manhood. This is a man right here. A man that can get completely taken advantage of by some undocumented clown. Your manhood is defined by how you provide, by how you spoil, not by how you use your judgment. No one said that this dude was a man because he had investment knowledge and made a lot of money to where he could buy a yacht. Only how he used his resources to cake a chick, that's what defines him as a man in today's society in 2025. I want y'all to understand this, fellas. In 2025, society gives us no value. The only value that we have, we are only valued by what we can do for an ungrateful woman like this chick right here. And then that's even not enough because there's no positive reinforcement from her. You spoil her, you take her to dinner, you do all this stuff for her, and then what does she do? I'm out the country with your money. I'm out the country with your money. Stop being simps, y'all. It's not, look at this. It's not worth it. Ask him, he'll tell you it's not worth it. Now you on the news telling your simp story. I got took. This female criminal outsmarted me. I've spent my entire life getting this $800,000 and she took it in one night. Who's the smart one? It took you all your life. It took her one night. You know what I'm saying?
It's a win in the love department.
I always, spoiled her with great dinners, whatever she wanted. Whenever she wanted to go shopping, I provided, I provided for her. I helped to pay her bills.
But this relationship would head south a couple of weeks ago. He fell asleep on his yacht and woke up to find she was gone, along with his American Express credit card and $850,000 in cryptocurrency.
As soon as she transferred,
she stole his American Express card, and now she's riding the American Express either to Guantanamo Bay or back to where she's from. That's what he should have called her. If he was calling her Bay, he should call her Guantanamo Bay. Hey, Guantanamo Bay, what's good with you today, girl? Where we going, Guantanamo Bay? If you got an undocumented chick, fellas, start calling her your Guantanamo Bay. That's Guantanamo B-A-E, not B-A-Y. Guantanamo B-A-E, your Guantanamo Bay.
The Trump coin from my wallet into her wallet, she left within 7 minutes.
I think this was a plan from day one that she targeted my client, that she's much more sophisticated than he gave her credit for. And for someone 22 years old to have set all this up, this can't be her first rodeo either.
Private investigator David Bolton was hired to track her down and found her in a downtown Miami hotel on Valentine's Day, where Miami police confronted her. Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend. He lets me use his credit card." Police say she also booked an Airbnb with his card with a charge of more than $4,200.
Let me ask y'all this question. What would y'all do? Now, none of y'all would even be in this situation. So y'all, this wouldn't even cross y'all mind. Now, this, where's she at, man? This, I don't know. This hotel kind of looked like it might be the Red Beach. Just look like it might be the Red Beach. Shout out to Dre D. What's good with it, bro? Look like this might be the Red Beach Hotel on Collins Avenue, South Beach. These hotels are expensive. You know what I'm saying? These bad boys here, they're expensive. They cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Now, she got to drink that coconut water.
Police confronted her. Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend. He lets me use his credit card." Police say she also booked an Airbnb with his card with a charge of more than $4,200. She was arrested for grand theft and credit card fraud. But the problems for Bravo didn't end there. After appearing in court, the Tunisian native was handed over to immigration officials. The problem is she has the key to a crypto wallet that holds Bravo's money.
And that's kind of put us in the bind that we are with immigration at this point. And certainly we don't want her to be deported until she goes before a judge and before our client is made whole.
And he says they are working with Congressman Carlos Jimenez and the state attorney's office to try and keep her here until they can get Bravo's money back. We're live in Southwest Miami-Dade. Jessica Holly, 7 News.
They need to expedite her deportation. You know what I'm saying? He needs to learn a lesson about being a simp. Let me ask you guys this question. Does the amount of male simps out here, does that make life easier or does it make life more difficulty for men who aren't simps? This dude needs to pay the simp price. You know what I'm saying? They need to expedite her deportation, and he needs to have that $800,000 hole in his pocket as a reminder. Stop being a simp. It costs money. Yeah, shout out to Jada Informant. She said, oh, that's my loser boyfriend. That's my loser. He's a loser. He's a loser. You know what I'm saying? He's a loser. Now look at this. Here go an ICE prosecutor, and this ICE prosecutor said, America is a white nation, and I'm a fascist. America is a white nation, and I'm a fascist. That's what he said. Posted it on X. You think Elon Musk is going to do any type of investigation on this bald head Casper cue ball looking clown? Probably not. Probably not. This is the sentiment in America. This is the quiet part out loud. This is the quiet part out loud. We were just talking about Mr. X from Streets of Rage. That's what this dude. That's what this dude's Twitter account is named. Apparently, America is a white nation founded by whites. We are historically the majority population, and it was found for our benefit. Our country should favor us. Now, let me ask y'all this question, right? This is the quiet part out loud. Shout out to Carlton. He already know what to do. Hit the button. Well, thoughts? Thoughts? Because, see, when somebody comes with a statement like this, it kind of puts people in a bind. It kind of puts people in a bind. So look, shout out to Carlton. Tough times make strange flexes and bedfellows, and these deportation handouts continue. While we still sit here and wait for our Bitcoin strategic reserve, you know what I'm saying, as the Bitcoin price goes to $88,000. That I warned people about, you know, in January. I also warned people about the $2,800 Ethereum, but they won't let me be great, Carlton. They won't let me be great. Shout out to you, Law. What's good with it? So we got to go Azrael on them. We got to go Angel of Death on them. You know what I'm saying? A prosecutor with U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement in Dallas, quote unquote, is an overt racist and white supremacist, reports the Texas Observer, which attributes him to various statements found online. They run from talk about organizing mass deportations and boasts about his expensive suits to white supremacist rants in which he declares America is a white nation founded by whites. Our country should favor us. That's the part we need to deal with right there. That right there, right there, right there. Shout out to Chingy. That's the one we deal with right there, right there. Now, let me ask y'all this question. True statement or false statement? Is that a true statement or false statement, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure if you guys haven't smashed that like button yet, you take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell. And also, please share the stream to your social media. This is what he said. Now, what we going to do with this statement? This is why people haven't been. Let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all noticed that as much immigration content and, you know what I'm saying, a migrant got busted here, migrant got busted there, you know what I'm saying, crimes been committed here, crimes been committed here. Ain't nobody really touching this. Ain't nobody touching this with a 10-foot pole. Ain't nobody touching this with oven gloves. I'm picking it up with my bare hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking it up with my bare hands, and we got it right here, and it's smoking. So, what's up? What's up? Shout out to Mordecus. What's good with you, bro? What's up? Okay. Yeah, ICE, everybody be cheering on ICE nowadays. Here go what ICE thinks. This is why ICE is doing these deportations. America is a white nation founded by whites. Our country should favor us. And again, YouTube manual reviewer, this is a tweet that I'm reading for educational purposes. He boasts, I'm a fascist, and he denounces the 1964 Civil Rights Act conferring legal equity on black people. Shout out to Yaya. Yaya says trust issues, but true. I mean, so let me ask y'all this. If America is not a white nation founded by whites with the idea that the country should favor them, for one, how do you explain slavery? For two, how do you explain Jim Crow? And there's a bunch of other things that we could lay out there and say, well, how do you explain that? So what I want y'all to understand is that this dude is doing his job not to help anybody out. This dude is doing his job not because he sees anything in common with you. This dude is doing his job because this is his mission and vision. This is the idea of, quote unquote, making America great again. See, pre-1964. We got a date attached to it. These people denounced the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Now, let me ask you guys this question, right? How many people care? I don't think anybody should care. People should stop caring about these goofballs. If it's one thing that people do that raises attention, that increases stock, all you got to do is say, you know, WS, all you got to do is say it's racist. All you got to do is say it's racist practice. Man, people start running around, bumping into each other. Man, they scared. Listen, if a UFO landed tomorrow in the hood, if a racist white person walked through the hood would clear out quicker than if a UFO with aliens from an unknown civilization popped up there. That's just ridiculous, if you ask me. That's just ridiculous. There is no reason the terror level of goofy W racism is that high. There's absolutely no reason for that. There's no justification for that. That is almost equivalent to being scared of a quote unquote killer teddy bear. If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. So my question is, why is this encouraged? Why is this encouraged? And here's another question. Is everybody's boy Elon Musk gonna look into money being spent on this clown with Doge? No, they're not. Of course not. Because Elon Musk's family lineage literally comes from a line of people that made all of their wealth off of politics like this in South Africa. But this is everybody's boy. Shout out to Mordecus. Mordecus says no streams or spaces up about this except for this. Because bro, check this out, right? And here go the reason why. Who wants to openly admit? Well, a lot of people do, actually. It's kind of weird. Like I said, tough times make strange bedfellows, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Principles fly out the window, right? Who wants to admit that they're openly aligned with these kind of people? Not me. You know what I'm saying? Not me. This is strange flex. Shout out to Carlton. This is strange flex. You know what I'm saying? People actually think that this mass deportation and all this stuff, no one's doing this to quote unquote help us. I hope that people understand that. There may be some benefit from it that we could find and utilize, but we really don't see that happening either. But this isn't being done to help us. This is being done because this dude said the quiet part out loud, and people feel this way. And you know, I mean, you know, I can't really say that they're incorrect in feeling this way, because historically this would be a factual statement. Now, how is it that you believe this as a factual statement and then turn around and say, well, WS doesn't exist? But they believe this, though. They believe America is a white nation. Okay, that's fine. Founded by whites. Okay, that's fine. Our country should favor us. Okay, that's fine. So if the country favors you, then that means that there's a system in place that artificially keeps you at a minimum ceiling. Oh, but that part doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? That part doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? But this is literally what these people will sit there and say. So, you know, this is why I find it, you know, kind of bizarre when I see people going so hard and going over the edge for that. I'm like, yeah, you know, these people, they're not really on that. You know what I'm saying? So now it says Roden did not respond to multiple observer requests for comment, which detailed the findings of this story sent to his ICE email address. See, I mean, this dude works for ICE. You know what I'm saying? A call to a phone number. Now, listen, let me ask you this. Listen, do you guys think that Trump is going to get? No, because DEI is the problem. This is what they look at as a quote unquote good, red-blooded, hardworking, merit-based American, right? Because he is operating on American merit. I mean, this stuff that he said, this is the common belief that these people have. Yeah, I gotta agree. Shout out to Mordecus. If you guys agree with Mordecus, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Mordecus says facts. Them folks can feel however they want to feel. I don't have emotional ties to them, so it really doesn't faze me. Facts. And another thing people got to start doing is people got to start building up and accumulating factors of production so that this kind of stuff can not only be overpowered, but so for one, people don't have to deal with it. And so for two, we could look at these people and make fun of them and be able to combat anything that they do to try to stop us and be able to issue out our own consequences. Right? Everybody's celebrating the firing of Joy Reid, right? How many people celebrating the firing of Joy Reid? But nobody's questioning, well, how did she get elevated to where she was? And why is it that she was saying such egregious stuff that nobody was able to remove her until them folks was ready to remove her? People don't see that as a problem, but people celebrate them folks' removal of her. The fact that there's no control over the fact that she was put up and then taken down, that's not looked at. That's not looked at. We ain't got time to laugh about that. We ain't got time to assess that. We got time to celebrate like people always celebrate. We'll celebrate the WS discipline of some black person that we don't like. And then turn around and call somebody else a coon. This is why I can't mess with this convoluted nonsense on YouTube. It's convoluted and fake. Like Blade said, it's fake. Shout out to the Informant Media. The Informant Media said, nah, that's our queen. I'm protesting. If y'all come, I got off-brand soda. She like this, bro.
I'm the king of the world. You will bow down, bitches.
Bro, that's hilarious. People don't see a problem with the fact that nobody had control over how she got in front of the mainstream. And then the fact that she was removed from the mainstream. Any of these people that we have an issue with, it's never us that does the immediate removal. And then people celebrate when them folks do the removal. Let me ask you guys this question. People talk about quote unquote controlling and preserving the culture. How do you preserve and control the culture when you don't have a control mechanism over who gets selected to be the great ones and present it to the world. Other people select and present their idea of a clown show to the world and then say, this is the best thing people can do. Joy Reid, the best thing people can do. Let's get her out of here. I see that as a problem. Me seeing that as a problem, instead of me celebrating the fact that she got a whooping, that makes me a coon. Throw them coon emojis in the chat. Right? Makes you wonder. Shout out to TD. And the show that we used to do makes you wonder what makes a coon. I believe that we should have our own internal control mechanisms. I guess that makes a coon. Having an issue with, you know, W giving you a spanking, you know what I'm saying? I guess that makes a coon. I guess in 2025, in the year where, you know, men can be women and women can be men, right? You know what I'm saying? So now here it says a call to a phone number associated with Roden reached a man who declined to confirm his identity before hanging up. When approached in a public hallway outside the Dallas Immigration Court and asked to confirm receipt of the emailed request, Roden said only to call his press office. An ICE spokesperson declined to confirm Roden's employment, and the agency declined to release personnel records for Roden without his written permission. The spokesperson wrote in an email, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement will not comment on the substance of this article pending further investigation to include whether the owner of the referenced X account is a current employee. And you know, once Elon Musk gets word of this, Elon Musk, being that he's the owner of X, is going to do what for this account? Shout out to Mordecai's facts. If you guys agree with Mordecai, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Mordecai said tons of people be cooning and don't even realize it. Bro, facts. And then some of them do realize it and then act like they don't. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, notwithstanding, ICE holds its employees to the highest standard of professionalism and takes seriously all allegations of inappropriate conduct. Right, because what we just saw is what it looks like when somebody takes something serious, right? Looks like the violent fascist opinions he proudly declares aren't enough to even get perfunctory compliance out of ICE with respect to open records. Perhaps a reminder that it's never just the office, it's always, or the officer, it's always the force. An attorney expressing racism, xenophobia, and fascist politics would raise the question about the ability to act fairly and impartially in legal proceedings, such as Roden's capacity representing ICE immigration removal hearings, said Cyrus Mita, a New York-based immigration attorney with over 30 years of experience. All right, so again, my question for you guys is this tweet that he made, is it true or is it false? You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to that yet. So we're gonna take a look at this other article. We got two more articles that deal with this. And again, because if you ask me, this needs to be dealt with. Right? But it won't be dealt with because of the system of double standards, the system of illogical thought process, the system of moving goalposts, and it just don't have to be looked into or addressed. Just doesn't have to be. It just doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kat. Yeah, I agree, Katsy. Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said, what people fail to realize is that Joy getting fired is different than when we get fired. She is well connected, and her sorority put a post about Joy and got 19,000 likes, not to mention she had $3 million. Facts. She mentioned all the, she said, she mentioned the entire Black Greek the entire Black Greek society. She said Alpha Kappa Alpha, you know what I'm saying? Alpha Phi Alpha, Phi Beta Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho, you know what I'm saying? Gamma Data Tau, you know what I'm saying? She's got Kappa Alpha Psi shit. She said them all. Phi Beta Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho. You know what I'm saying? She said every single one of them. Did she even mention the iotas? She didn't mention the iotas. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, the issue with that is, where's the internal control mechanism? There should be an internal control mechanism, first and foremost, that said, this lady a clown, man. She ain't about to get no airtime. And then that noise get killed right off the rip, right? Let alone, let's just say, for instance, she snuck through the cracks. Okay, she snuck through the cracks. We finna take care of this right here. You're not talking anymore. You're done. Then it gets snuffed out. There's no control mechanism over who gets to the top versus who gets to the bottom. Now, let me ask people this. If you're not picking the people that speak for you, why is everybody so outraged about when they say something? It's not really that people are outraged that these people are talking. It's the fact that people are outraged that they have no control over who decides to show their ass or not. Because these people get picked to show their ass. The fact that people get picked and that pick is allowed, that's what really upsets people. And the fact that people really, for whatever reason, just can't seem to get it together or figure out how to put up a barrier or how to put up a barricade or how to put up boundaries to where it's like, nah, we create our own representation. People eternally mad about that. But they got to express it in a different way to not project the deficiency. Misplaced rage. It's misplaced rage. Everybody got all these people that everybody just hates so much and they love to see, you know, WS give them a spanking. Everybody got somebody that they cool with in their real life like that they give a pass on because on a personality level, they cool. Everybody got a friend that's a coon. That's cool. Everybody got a friend that's a wild feminist like Joy Reid. That's cool. No one wishes that fate on the person in their life that's cool like that. But you wish it on these people because on a larger scale of where things really matter, where there should be selected representation, is no control mechanism to be able to place your representative. And people be outraged about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lambdas. Shout out to Mr. King. Facts. Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said, Joy will be working for The View by the end of this week. And then we'll have to carry out the story. We'll be carrying out the story, right, of Joy Reid getting fired by NBC, you know, months after she's gotten her first $2 or $3 million from The View, because that's how it's got to go. That's how it got to go. Look, shout out to Carlton. Carlton says, shit, we might actually be the coon in the friendship. Right. 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 So, you know, listen, let me ask you guys this question. All right. So Kash Patel, right? Vivek Ramaswamy, people have heard Vivek Ramaswamy is running for the governor of Ohio, right? Let me ask you guys this question. Any of these people, Vivek Ramaswamy, Kash Patel, J.D. Vance's wife, right? Any of these people who are Indian, they're not widely looked at as quote unquote representatives of quote unquote Indian American society. I have friends that I talk to about this kind of stuff who are from India, who are from Nepal. Nobody brings these people up. Nobody brings up Kamala Harris. Nobody cares. They talk about other stuff. Most of the stuff they talk about is stuff, you know what I'm saying, that they have going on back home or whatever. So my question is, how is it that as soon as there's a quote unquote black person in anything, that black person immediately becomes the alleged quote unquote representation, and it creates a focal point of where people can target their anti-black issues at that person and give them a shield to be able to say, well, I just have an issue with this person. It's not a generalized issue, which we all know they're lying about, but it's constructed to where they'll be able to have the easy out. So what's up with that? Now, look at this, right? Now, you know, I'm saying what I'm saying about this individual. Nobody looks at this. For one, this is the sentiment of how this dude feels is the American way, right? First and foremost, right? Nobody wants us around. People just got to deal with that. I don't know why it hurts people's feelings so bad. They just don't want us around. Yeah, they just don't want us around. Are we done? As much as people cried about the Joy Reid tears, man, it's tears about not being wanted around every day. Suck it up, Buttercup. Get over it. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC Precise, bro. Facts. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Mordecai. Mordecai said facts. Both people who hate and love these people project them as a spokesperson for whatever army they're fighting. Now, let me ask you guys this question. We're allegedly, right? Because I've long stopped believing this nonsense. We're allegedly fighting this war. Allegedly, right? Now, you know, shout out to Mordecai because Mordecai just made a good point. If we're allegedly fighting this war, how is it that this individual hasn't been created into the representative of quote unquote MAGA? Well, you got two issues there. For one, a lot of black people are undercover MAGA, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man TD Media, because at least my man TD Media wears the stylish hat, right? My man TD Media wear that clean black hat, you know what I'm saying? To go with the Make America Great tap dancer shoes that homeboy bought with Michael Jordan logo on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. I respect the honesty. But it's a lot of people that have an issue with being honest. And one of the reasons they have a lot of issues being honest, for one, is because then they would have to bump heads with somebody like me that's saying like, yo, what's up with this right here? What's up with this right here? Everybody going to buy their custom fitted white sheets to put over their head? Everybody running to go get they custom freshly carved from a plantation owning carpenter wooden cross, you know what I'm saying? Soaked in vodka, pressed by slaves to light on fire, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what's up with this? People run cover for these people. I'm not gonna do no videos. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. If we say anything about it, this is gonna kill our narrative. So, you know, we got to make this, you know, we got to make this concession. We'll quantitatively ease, we'll algorithm out this story and continue with our nonsense, which is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Which is what they do. And another thing that they'll do is, you know, listen, people got to stop allowing content creators to call you stupid without calling you stupid. Please stop letting them do that. Please. Yeah. Shout out to Mordecai. Mordecai said, I've tap danced for the wrong individual before. Can't lie. We all falter at some point, bro. That's why I stopped doing I'm done. I stopped doing what I'm doing. Shout out to Black Free Thinker and shout out to DC Precise. That's why I went full Sith. I went full Sith. I went Darth Kryptonius. You know what I'm saying? I went Darth Kryptonius because the thing is that if you look, shout out to DC Precise. Right. Hey, listen to the everybody in the chat. Is we hungry yet? Is we hungry? know what I'm saying? I've come to the conclusion that there's no correct party. And when I say party, I'm not talking about political. I'm talking about individuals involved in the situation. There's no one correct to tap dance for other than yourself. There's no one. Now, my question is, how is it that this individual does this? And for whatever reason, if we actually fight in this war, he doesn't get labeled as the voice of quote unquote MAGA. He don't get labeled as the quote unquote voice of W America. See, that don't happen. It's a little concession provided. Why is that? What y'all think? A Texas prosecutor with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is behind a white supremacist social media account, according to a report. An account on Elon Musk's X platform with the handle of Glomar Responder, which has since locked its post from public view, has been linked to the ICE employee spouting quote-unquote blatantly racist and anti-immigrant views. Now, the views that we're concerned about are the racist ones, right? Let's just get that clear. The newspaper extensively reviewed posts by the account since 2012, though federal court records, courtroom visits, and background interviews claims that it belongs to 44-year-old Jim Joseph Roden, an assistant chief counsel for ICE in Dallas. This is the exact this right here. This is the kind of young man that a Greg Abbott, you know what I'm saying, would definitely pick for this. He's doing, this is what they call the Lord's work. If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs up. Son is doing the Lord's work. Roden's role is representing ICE in court hearings where judges rule on deportations, according to the Observer. Look at this. Now, again, this is what we have to deal with right here, and we still haven't dealt with this yet. So this may be where things slow down a little bit. All right. One post allegedly posted by Roden includes one from January 2025. America is a white nation founded by whites. We are the historical and majority population, and it was founded for our benefit. Our country should favor us, it reads. Now, I'm throwing my hand. It's on y'all. What? It's on y'all. It's on y'all. Throwing my hands up. I'm throwing my hands up like that black dude in that GIF that puts up the peace sign and then disappears. There it is. There it is. Hot delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like Little Caesars. I'm out the door. What y'all gonna do with that? What y'all gonna do with it? Shout out to DC Precise. DC Precise said, shit, give me 850,000 in Trump coin and I'm doing the dogs and cats dance while I'm moonwalking, bro. Facts. So is this true? Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said he's telling the truth. So if he's telling the truth, my question is, how many people are in support of that notion? It would seem to me that more people are in support of that notion than they are in, creating something rivaling that. See, the thing is that this is a true statement, right? And this, as a true statement, should, in theory, be the guide as to how to deal with particular things. But the very people that say that they have a problem with this quote unquote system, I mean, the dude is literally saying the system. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty all inclusive. He's saying the system right in this sentence. This is it. So then how do you separate support of this system from the current political environment? How do you do that? Is my question. Because all somebody got to say is, well, they agree with this too. You see how much support we get. Look at Chicago Goes Red. They every time they get a chance to go on Fox News and talk about how good Tom Homan and Trump are, they do with their little hats on. Okay, that's cool. I ain't got a problem with that. But keep it a buck. See, this dude kept it a buck. Now we got to deal with the buck. Yeah. Shout out to Mordecus. Facts. Mordecus said most folks want a piece of the pie. Us over here, we want our own pie. We want the bakery, and we want to own all where the ingredients is made at. You know what I'm saying? And we want to own the stores where they sell it at. Matter of fact, I want to own the homes where the people who bake the pie, where they baking it at. We on that BlackRock time. Yeah, we want to own the natural gas that turn the stove on. And if you think you're going to get an electric stove, we own the electric company too. Right? But that's what they call causing trouble. This is one of the reasons why Malcolm X and Martin Luther King did not have the support in the 1960s that they have now, because they were looked at as quote unquote causing trouble. Causing trouble? I'll be damned if I'm an adult and I address the way that I deal with another adult as quote unquote causing trouble. I don't care what causes trouble for you. The idea is to make sure that there's no trouble in my path. And if you're in my path and it's causing trouble for me, well, I guess there's going to be trouble for you as I remove you from my path. But that's the difference between actual problem recognition and problem strategy and gang banging with pom-poms. These cats on YouTube gang banging with pom-poms. I don't gang bang with no pom-poms. You know what I'm saying? No one should be surprised by this, but I'm very surprised, maybe not, somewhat. It's one of those things where you're initially surprised, and then once it starts to process, you're not so surprised. So it's more of a phenomenon like that. But I'm more surprised by the people that support people like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, here he says in another post by the account in January, says, my WW2 vet grandfather didn't get a chance to delete quote unquote Asians, so he volunteered for a career. He'd be asking for a short-term job with ICE, kicking doors and swinging the baton, right? Now, and again, YouTube manual reviewer, I'm reading an article for educational purposes, right? In September of 2024, the account posted that, quote unquote, all blacks are foreign to my people. Now, in regards to his comments about white people founding the United States, right? We agreed. That's a true statement, right? Now, as far as this one here, quote unquote, all blacks are foreign to my people. Now, he's saying this, right? He's saying this, and then people be fake outraged by it, right? But, somebody like Umar Johnson or somebody that people like to hear say something like this, and oh yeah, the crowd goes wild. So now, shout out to Brooklyn Queen. What's good with the Brooklyn Queen? So now, which one is it? That's why I said I'm dropping this off. There it is right there. I dropped it off. Hot and ready, like Domino's. Who is that got the hot and ready? Little Caesars? I don't order that junk pizza, so I don't know. I only order good pizza. I don't know about that cardboard pizza like Domino's. You know what I'm saying? That cardboard pizza like, Little Caesars, cardboard pizza like Hungry Howie's. I don't know about none of that. I only know about the good pizza. You know what I'm saying? So is this true? He says that, quote unquote, all blacks are foreign to my people. He's a race simp. He's talking at my people stuff. You know, race simping comes in many different varieties. Shout out to my man Leonard. What's good with it, bro? Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars. Pizza Hut ain't bad in my opinion. The quality of them went way down though. But Pizza Hut ain't bad in my opinion. It's not as good as it used to be back in the day. Remember when they had the all you could eat pizza and the salad bar and all that? It's not back in the day when the restaurant was actually shaped like a hut. It's not as good as it used to be. But I wouldn't put it down, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it on the level with Domino's and Little Caesars, man. Domino's and Little Caesars is nothing, but they just cut up some boxes and put tomato sauce and pepperoni on there and call it a pizza. Here goes some pizza right here. We got our main ingredients from the U-Haul warehouse, like for real. Here go this box with some marinara sauce on it and some pepperonis. And if you pay a little bit of extra, we'll put some green peppers and some onions on there. Don't nobody want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I want some real pizza. You know, I want some good stuff. You got to go to the mom and pop places. You know what I'm saying? Where they sell fried chicken at to get some good pizza for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to one of them. You got to go to a place that got a hardcore Italian sounding name like Giuseppe's. That you know the pizza gonna be good when you go somewhere like that. If it's called Giuseppe's, or if it's called Geppetto's, or if it's called like Giannino's or Pasquale's or something like that, that's when you know that shit about to be good. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know it's about to be good. Them places that sell the tiramisu and fried chicken, yeah, that's when you know it's about to be good. Emilio, we got a place called Emilio's. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, they about to have decent pizza. Giannino's, Geno's, they finna have good pizza. Some corporate, not, you know what I'm saying, like Little Caesars and Domino's, nah. No, pizza not gonna be good from them places. We got a place called Luigi's. Luigi's got some good pizza. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crew Reality. What's good with it, bro? Shout out to Young Nine. What's good with you? Shout out to Mordecus. Mordecus said we had a spot named Big Louie's. That place had the bomb pizza. Now, you know Big Louie was fat as hell and always wore a wife beater with an apron over it and cooked the hell out of some pizza. You know what I'm saying? You already know, like, if it's a place named Big Louie's, the pizza good there. They probably got like, what's some things called? Paizones and all that. They probably got all that stuff there. Shout out to DC Precise. DC Precise says BLR be getting the pie with the bean sprouts and broccoli. That's hilarious. Yo, shout out to Deacon Dave. Deacon Dave said Mary's in Struthers is good, is nice. Yo, bro, what's the name of that one place? Damn, I can't think of it. I think it's called Bruno's or something like that. Is it called Bruno's? It's across, and you know where I'm talking about. It's across the street from where the state liquor store used to be on 59. And now that place is like a it used to be a all you can eat buffet. It used to be called Country Kitchen, right? Now, then there's the place where the Country Kitchen used to be like right next door to the liquor store and the car place that tint the windows and all that. And it's a pizza place across the street from it. I can't think of the name of it, though. I think it's called Bruno's. They got some good pizza. They put the cheese on top of the marinara sauce with the toppings under the cheese. You know what I'm saying? Franco's, that's another one. Trigger warning says make your own. Making pizza is not my culture. And if you're supposed to respect people's cultures, then you let the people that make pizzas, right? Oh, get the hell out of here, bro. They're not in business no more. Oh, they had good pizza, man. They had good pizza. I used to work at this place up the street from there. We used to get pizza for break from there all the time. They had chicken and JoJo's too. And they chicken and JoJo's was good too. We got a place called Rossessi's. That's what it was called. Bruno's. Yeah, bro. Bruno's was, oh my God. And Bruno's was like the little raunchiest restaurant. It was like a little shack. You couldn't eat in there. It was only takeout. It was one of them places that they only change the grease like once every 3 years. But that's what made the food so good, though. They wouldn't pass any health inspection at all. But their food was really good. Look, shout out to Trigger Warning. Trigger Warning said tomatoes are from here. Italian stole noodle technology too. Yeah, that's that Marco Polo stuff. That's that discovery. They stole the noodles, right? You know what I'm saying, on the Silk Road, and then they also took the Fibonacci sequence, right? Yeah, they had the seasoned grease, bro. That food was so good from there, bro. That chicken and JoJo's was amazing. I used to love that place, and their pizza was really good. That's sad that they went out of business, man. The good, really good mom and pop places be going out of business. You know what I'm saying? I used to love their pizza, bro. I love their pizza. Shout out to Mordecus. Mordecus says Rossissi sound like the food finna go crazy, bro. Rossissi's is amazing. I bet you Deacon Dave know about Rossissi's. Deacon Dave probably know about Rossissi's. Rossissi's is good too. They got some good food too. Listen, man, the mom and pop pizza shops, the mom and pop pizza places are always 500% better than like the corporate owned pizza places. The corporate owned pizza places they just not as good. They just not as good. Yeah, see, shout out to Deacon Dave. Deacon Dave know what I'm talking about. Rossissi's chicken, bro. Look, man, listen, they don't know. Rossissi's chicken is on point. On point, man. That's some of the best chicken that you ever had. But I like Giannino's chicken too, though. Giannino's chicken and JoJo's is on point too. It's all about the breading. If you can put some good seasoning together with that breading and cook the chicken the right way, man, listen, bro. Mom and pop will always be the best. Yeah, but what be happening? Shout out to AB Promotions. They can't sustain business. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe's, you know what? I've never had Roscoe's chicken and waffles, but I want to try it though. Yeah, Bellacino's is good. I remember when they first built Bellacino's. Bellacino's is really good. Listen, Bellacino's is a good place to like kind of like, you know, you can kind of lightweight kick it over there too a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bellacino's is cool. They used to have a lot of school functions, like PTA functions over there. You know what I'm saying? From the school that my kids go to. And I used to go over there all the time. That's where they would have like the parent-teacher night and all that. You know what I'm saying? They got some good food. That's one of those, listen, that's one of those places. You don't see this too much no more. But shout out to the old school people. The old school people know what I'm talking about. That's one of those places that bring you your drink, your Coca-Cola or your Pepsi. They bring it to you in the red plastic pitcher that's full of water or full of ice. You know what I'm saying? They bring, if you order some beer, they don't give you a cup of beer. They bring you the beer in the clear plastic pitcher that look just like the red one full of ice. That's how you know you about to get some old school good food right there. If they still got them red and clear pitchers. You know what I'm saying? Bellacino's back in the day, when they first opened up, they had the red and the clear pitchers. they'll bring you your beer over there. If you ordered like some beer, because they had like, on tap beer, you get you the one that's on tap. They bring you a whole pitcher over there. And I want a pitcher of beer. They bring you that clear. They bring you that clear pitcher. You know it's about to be lit at your table. And then when you want the Pepsi or the Coca-Cola, or if you order root beer or something like that, then you get the red pitcher with the ice in it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Mordecus. Mordecus said places with the bulletproof glass and the crackheads outside serve the best food. Bro, that's facts. If you have to fight to get into and people, so Deacon Dave know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So other people may know what I'm talking about. If you've got to actually fight to get into a restaurant, it's going to be some good food in there waiting for you. You got to tell somebody like 5 million times, I don't have no change. Stop telling me have a good day. You know what I'm saying? I heard you the first time. I can't tell you how many times I told somebody that. Okay, good brother, let me get some. I'm not a good brother. Second of all, I ain't got no change for you. Leave me the hell alone. All right, well, God bless you. Have a good day. God bless you. Have a good day. They tell you that shit like 3,000 times. Like, man, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Get away from me before I take all that change in that cup. I want to be, shout out to Deacon Dave. I want to call in on it, bro, but I'm not even going to be able to, man. I'm be at the plant tonight, man. I'm going to be in the comment section checking it out, though. Yeah, yo, listen, and I'm glad you reminded me. I appreciate you, Deacon Dave. Hey, if y'all not subscribed to my man Keep It 100's channel, make sure y'all take a moment and go and subscribe to Keep It 100's channel. It's going to be a great stream. He having the politics as usual stream, which is a dope stream. It's going to be a bunch of people on there, really good content creators, good political discussion. I'm going to be in the comment section because I can't make it this time, but hopefully when you have another one, I'll be able to make it, but I can't make this one, man. I would love to, man. I really want to bad, man. I'm going to be at the plant, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm depending on, if I'm able to do some snake stuff, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to make something happen, but I'm not going to know until later, though. Yeah, Tito going to be on it. Thai City going to be on it. It's going to be a good show. It's always a good show, man. Keep It 100 is a great content creator. Now, I'm not just saying that because that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because I actually feel that he's a great content creator. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Informant Media. The Informant Media said, by the way, I have someone 7 cents at a red light. Shout out to my man Browns the Guy. What's good with it, bro? You know, that's one thing you're going to be good for is if you come listen to one of my streams, I'm going to go on a food tangent, bro. I'm going to definitely go on a food tangent. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I'm going to definitely go on a food tangent, man. I love some food, man. I'm a skinny fat dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm obese at heart, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the Independent contacted ICE for further comment. You know, no further comment. But, I mean, this is what that dude said. So my thing is this, right? I'm going to say the same thing that I've been saying about this situation here. If you know, people truly believe that these are the quote unquote ways to quote unquote improve the situation, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a strategy. You know what I'm saying? So what time is it? 5:29. So we're going to go into this a little bit more. I'm going to try to do this again tomorrow, but it's going to be in the morning tomorrow. All right. So don't move a muscle. All right. This stream will take you to the video that's going to premiere tonight. And it's going to talk about how when MSNBC took a dump, there was a Joy Reid shaped turd circling the toilet like a damn shark. So if y'all want to see that, shout out to my man Patrick. What's good with it, bro? If y'all want to see that, make sure y'all stick around after the outro music, you know what I'm saying? And it'll take you there and you can hit the bell so you get notified when it premieres. Shout out to the stream sponsors, man. I want to make sure that I show love to the stream sponsors. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man AB Promotions. Make sure everybody show AB Promotions some extra love and support. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I'm sending as much positivity as I can your way. Shout out to my man DSB. I appreciate you as always, DSB. And shout out to Miss Niecy. I appreciate you as always, Miss Niecy. Definitely appreciate you. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.